Hey, hello, and how are you? I'm Will Robinson Smith, your host of Old, New, and Now Playing, joining you once again for another trailer reaction on this Trailer Reaction Tuesday. Took last week off because, honestly, I didn't really see any good trailers that really, the description of the movies grabbed me. There just wasn't a whole lot coming out on that Monday or Tuesday, so I figured we'll take the week off, we'll refresh, we'll come back better than ever, and I think this is a great one to return to trailer reactions with. This is The Old Man and the Gun, the official trailer for this. I believe it's the second trailer that's come out. I think there was a teaser trailer for this earlier, but this movie is Robert Redford's final acting performance of his career, supposedly. At least that's the reporting going around right now. And so, you know, I'm really interested to see exactly everything that's gone into, at this stage of the marketing, you know, what it was about this project that made him so interested in it, why he decided that this was the swan song that he wanted to end his illustrious acting career with. I mean, you know, it's got a stellar cast, so it's got that going for it. People like Casey Affleck, Danny Glover, Sissy Spacek, I think I'm pronouncing that right. But a couple that are really interesting to me are Tika Sumpter, which, if you have not seen Southside with You, which is the story about how Barack and Michelle Obama met and fell in love in their first date on Chicago. She plays Michelle Obama, or Michelle Robinson at that point in time, and she gives a wonderful performance. Highly recommend that, and you can watch my full review of that right over here. But the other name that's really hot right now is John David Washington, which, if you haven't had the chance to see BlacKkKlansman, the new Spike Lee joint, cannot recommend that one enough. That and Sorry to Bother You are two of my favorite films that have come out this summer. So he plays the lead role alongside Adam Driver in BlacKkKlansman. So go watch him in that. Obviously, he's also in Ballers on HBO. So he's very much a hot commodity right now. So a lot of great actors, good talent in here, led by director David Lowery, who's not someone I'm as familiar with. He wrote and directs the live-action adaptation of Pete's Dragon, which may be how most people may know him in a more recent sense. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at his latest work. Again, the final acting performance for Robert Redford. This is the official trailer for The Old Man and the Gun.
Hey, excuse me. Need some help?
No, I'm good.
Let me take a look.
You know anything about cars?
No, not really.
So, what did you say you do?
Well, that's a secret.
And why is that?
Well, because if I told you, you probably wouldn't want to see me again.
Who said I was going to see you again?
Would you? Well, let's take this place. Say it was a bank, and instead of that counter up there, that was really a teller's window. And you just walk in, real calm. So you walk right up, look her in the eye, and you say, "Ma'am, this is a robbery." And you show her the gun like this. And you say, "I wouldn't want you to get hurt, because I like you. I like you a lot. So don't go breaking my heart now, okay?"
You're not serious.
Excuse me, I'd like to open up an account.
Well, great. What type of account do you have in mind?
This kind. This kind.
You said he was armed.
He had a gun.
You saw it.
Well, he was also sort of a gentleman.
Fancy.
He was very polite.
He seemed like a nice enough fella.
Look at that. Is he smiling?
5 states,
93 robberies.
in 2 years.
You think you can catch him?
Yeah, I won't lie. I'd love to slap the cuffs on him myself. So I hope I get the chance.
Try another city, baby, another town.
He spent his whole life locked up, except for the times that he broke out.
Somebody should have told him to quit while he was ahead.
Well, you find something you love.
I'm following
And I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
You're never exactly where you're supposed to be, are you? Now, whenever I close the door, I think, is this the last time I'll ever have a chance to do whatever that thing was?
You know what I do when the door closes? I jump out the window.
Living is a
Like this, their
gamble,
relationship.
baby. Loving's much the same. Wherever.
I sat down with him once and I said, surely there's an easier way to make a living. And he looked at me and he said, I'm not talking about making a living. I'm just talking about living.
I really like the tone of that movie, or of the trailer. It's just got, I mean, it does a nice job of evoking the character he's playing, which is, you know, a older gentleman with an edge to him. And, you know, I really like the relationship, even the little bit that we got between Robert and Sissy's characters. I think they have a nice rapport. Just that little bit in the diner, I thought was enough to get me hooked on their coupling. And I just feel like you don't see a whole lot of relationships between older people in film, at least recently, that I've noticed. So that's kind of a nice change of pace. I think the writing is really good. Kind of want to see a little more of Danny Glover's character. I mean, maybe it's just not that big or important, and so they don't need to sell it a whole lot on that. And I might have just glossed past it, but I don't remember seeing John David Washington. I feel like he was in there, and it just went by, and I just didn't notice. But overall, I think it's a good trailer. You know, it's not big, it's not flashy, but it's good and rich in story, and you know, it'll definitely play to a specific audience. It's not, you know, a film for everybody, but I think, you know, if you're looking for a good story with some quality acting, and, you know, possibly playing for some awards consideration, comes out next month in September. I don't know if it's in limited release or if it goes wide in September as well. I hope it goes wide. But yeah, I think it looks good for the official trailer, having not watched the teaser or really knowing that much about it going into it. I think this looks like a really charming film that is a good way to move past the summer blockbusters, all the splendor and the spectacle that we've gotten in the past in the summer, and just move on to the fall season of films. But I want to know what you thought about this trailer for The Old Man and the Gun. Jump in the comments section below. Let me know your thoughts, and if you feel like this is a good final acting performance for Robert Redford. I feel like this isn't going to be the last we're going to hear from him. I imagine he'll probably step into more of like a producer role. Maybe he'll do some directing after this particular film, but let me know what you want to see from him next, what your hope for is for this movie. And with that, that'll wrap it up for this trailer reaction interview. I hope you have a great rest of your week, whatever you decide to do. Be sure to like, comment, share this video with all your friends. Enjoy your time and the rest of whatever the heck it is you're doing, and I will see you next time.